Hey everyone, and welcome back to Globe Explained. And today we are diving deep into a fascinating and incredible important geopolitical story that directly impacts India's future. We are talking about Argentina. Yes, Argentina. For many of us, the name brings to mind Lionel Messi and football. But lately, the South American nation has been making headlines for an entirely different reasons. For the first time in 57 years, an Indian Prime Minister has visited Argentina. Prime Minister Modi is currently on a significant five-country tour, hitting Ghana, Brazil, Argentina, Trinidad and Tobago, and Namibia. But while the entire tour is crucial, Argentina stands out. It's a country that surprisingly represents a significant geopolitical puzzle for India. You might be thinking, a puzzle? How can be a friendly country like Argentina be a problem for India? Well, that's exactly what we are going to unravel today. Because behind the purple pitches, there's a complex diplomatic dance playing out that every Indian should understand. The core of this geopolitical dynamic lies in an international group you might not have heard of, but one that has a direct bearing on India's global ambitions. It's called the UFC. And no, before you jump to conclusions, we are not talking about mixed martial arts. This UFC stands for Uniting for Consensus. Now, why is this group important? Because India has been tirelessly advocating for the expansion of the United Nations Security Council, pushing for more seats, and most crucially, for India itself to become a permanent member. It's a cornerstone of our foreign policy aimed at giving India its rightful place at a global high table. However, the Uniting for Consensus group, led by a collection of nations, says no thank you, the UN Security Council doesn't need to expand. This group includes countries that for various reasons are often not aligned with India's interests on the international stage. Think about it, Pakistan, Turkey and yes, even Canada, given our recent diplomatic challenges. But also countries like Mexico, Italy, South Korea and particularly for our discussion today, Argentina. Each of these nations has its own geopolitical calculus for opposing UNC expansion. For example, Italy doesn't want to see Germany gain a permanent seat. Their opposition is strategic. Argentina, on the other side, hand isn't directly anti-India. Their primary concern is to prevent Brazil from gaining a permanent seat. This long-standing rivalry between the two South American giants plays a significant role. So, while Argentina isn't explicitly working against India, their stance within the UFC indirectly impact India's aspirations in the UN. This makes Argentina both a unique challenge and a potential opportunity for Indian diplomacy. How do we navigate this complex relationship and bring Argentina closer to our perspective? That's the question at the heart of PM Modi's visit. When Prime Minister Modi landed in Argentina, his welcome was nothing short of grand, and what I observed from the coverage of this historic visit was a very clear, pragmatic approach from the Indian side. The immediate goal wasn't to try and pay Argentina's long-held stance on UN Security Council reform overnight. That would be a monumental task, given their entrenched rivalry with Brazil. Instead, the focus was shifted to areas where both nations have immediate mutual interest, aiming to strengthen overall bilateral relations. And at the very top of that list, mine was specifically lithium. Our own Minister of External Affairs has explicitly stated his great interest in Argentina's lithium reserves. Now, if you are thinking about lithium, you are probably picturing lithium-ion batteries, electric vehicles, and our rapidly growing need for clean energy solutions. Lithium is the new gold, absolutely critical for the future. But this raises a very valid question. Wait, do you find massive lithium reserves in Jammu and Kashmir? We were looking halfway across the world in Argentina. That's an excellent point and has the crucial distinction. While we did indeed discover significant lithium reserves in Jammu and Kashmir, there's a catch. Those reserves are in a clay deposit form. This means that commercially extracting and processing this lithium is currently very expensive. The cost of mining and refining it makes it economically unviable for immediate large-scale production. We have even conducted auctions for those J&K reserves, but so far private companies haven't shown much interest due to the high cost involved. Plus, there are understandable security concerns that arise when you think about bringing in a large number of miners and setting up extensive operations in a sensitive region. While future technological advancement might make J&K lithium more accessible and cost-effective to extract, for the time being, Argentina's lithium reserves are far more commercially viable and easier to access. And that's precisely why India is so keen. We are actively working to facilitate partnership between Indian companies and their Argentinian counterpart. The goal is to collaborate on lithium extraction in Argentina, bring that raw material to India, and then manufacture lithium-ion batteries right here in our own country. These batteries would power our domestic electric vehicle revolution, our electronics, and even open up new avenues for export, positioning India as a key player in the global battery supply chain. This strategic move highlights India's forward-looking approach to securing critical resources for its future energy needs. This focus on critical minerals isn't still limited to Argentina. It's a central theme running through Prime Minister Modi's entire 5-country tour, which is proving to be a masterclass in strategic resource diplomacy. Let's look at the bigger picture. After Argentina, PM Modi is set to visit Namibia. This African nation is a treasure trove of uranium, holding an estimated 11% of the world's known reserves. For a country like India, which was rapidly expanding its nuclear energy program, securing uranium supply is paramount. We have already discussed Argentina's world lithium reserves alongside its substantial shale gas and oil deposits. This makes Argentina a significant energy partner, and our bilateral trade is already a healthy $5-6 billion. Prior to Argentina, PM Modi visited Ghana, a country increasingly being recognized as African lithium hub. His visit there, including a well-received address to the Ghanaian parliament, underscored the importance of this emerging resource-rich nation. Then there is Trinidad and Tobago, another stop on the tour, which is known for its extensive hydrocarbon reserves. And finally, Brazil, a crucial partner for India in various multilateral forums, and as you know, a country with its own significant resource base and strategic importance, particularly through initiatives like the Intra Partnership. Each stop on this 5-nation tour is carefully chosen, reflecting India's comprehensive strategy to secure vital mineral and energy resources from across the globe. This diversified approach ensures India's long-term energy security and fuels its ambitious growth plans, its independence and building resilience in a volatile global market. Behind mineral and trade, India is also making significant inroads into building trust and forging deeper strategic ties with Argentina, particularly in the defense sector. Argentina's military relies heavily on its vast helicopter fleet. In a country with diverse terrain from rugged and mountain to dense jungle regions, helicopters play a critical role in crew movement, logistics, and various military operations. Recognizing this, India has extended a remarkable offer to Argentina. We have proposed taking on the maintenance and servicing of Argentina's entire helicopter fleet. This is a hugely significant move. It marks India's first major step into Argentina's defense sector, moving beyond simple sales to offering a crucial long-term support and partnership. As a powerful trust-building measures, demonstrating that India isn't just a transactional partner but a reliable and dependable ally that can help ensure their operation readiness. Furthermore, Argentina has expressed considerable interest in acquiring various Indian defense equipment, including our highly successful BrahMos missile. I anticipate that in the near future we will hear significant news about defense deals between India and Argentina, further solidifying this burgeoning strategic relationship. The strategy here is clear. You can't expect a country like Argentina to change its long-held foreign policy positions, especially regarding a rivalry with a powerful neighbor like Brazil overnight. It's a gradual process of winning trust, demonstrating mutual benefit, and proving that India is a vital strategic partner that Argentina can truly depend on. By building that robust, multifaceted relationship, India stands to gain immensely, not just in terms of resources and trade, but also in enhancing its geopolitical influence in the strategically important South American continent. As the India-Argentina relations continue to evolve, you can count on me to bring you all the latest update and analysis. Head down to the comment. If you found this deep dive into India-Argentina relations insightful and thought-provoking, please hit that like button, subscribe to Global Explain for more geopolitical analysis, and share this video with your friends. Your support helps us bring you more in-depth content like this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.